Hi, I'm Gianna.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we're reading the book A Dog's Life.
Wait, we should show it like this for now. That looks better.
Okay.
See the back too.
So in our last video, we kind of talked about the chapter named Old Woman. And basically, that was the chapter, and our question was, do you think that the old woman is going to take a squirrel in? I said him again. Her. Well,
the last question was, do you think the old woman is like a person who could take,
is going to take a squirrel, to live with her. So
and now we know that it was a human. Sorry.
Yeah, it is a human. It wasn't just kind of like Squirrel because she said she was becoming older. So we were reading a little bit further into that chapter, and basically the woman is filling water bowls and food bowls with different things like turkey, rice, and mashed potatoes and chicken and gravy. And basically she's filling that up with different stuff. Yes, steak.
Breakfast. In the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. So for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah. So, and she's filling it for breakfast, kind of like eggs and bacon and that stuff. So that doesn't really matter. But she's filling food bowls, and Squirrel is eating it every night. And
so come into the house too
because she thinks the squirrel's cold. So she has not really caught Squirrel very much. She's kind of just
sometimes she just kind of opens the door and goes, "Hi, dog. You want to come?"
She's not caught Squirrel very much, but now, twice, she has kind of, cracked the door open and seen Squirrel, but Squirrel has been, just stepping back slowly and then kind of running away, and she's like, "But you seem cold, I want you to come in." So, as our last question, she does want us to come in, but, she does want, not us, she does want Squirrel to come into her house, but Squirrel does not really want to. So our question
I lost my page. Hold on, in the cage. 153. Okay, hold on.
So basically, she wants Squirrel to come in, but Squirrel doesn't want to. So our question is, do you think that Squirrel will eventually kind of just get so tired and so cold and she'll just walk into the woman's house?
I don't think she would, because she's not really a trusting dog after all that's happened.
But I think if the woman kind of what I have learned is that if you're kind of if you're standing up and then you kind of squat down and put your hand out, eventually the dog will start coming closer to you. Or if you have something delicious in your hand, the dog will come close and then they'll be eating it out of your hand while you can take your other hand and kind of stroke him. And that will kind of
to trust you.
It'll kind of get them to be a little bit more comfortable with you. So I think the type of dog Squirrel is eventually,
she's kind of gonna trust because
she
of
will
food and stuff.
Eventually, because
she was kind of loyal to the Beckers, and she liked Rachel and Dr. Roth.
Because she trusts that woman. Because she's been feeding him and not feeding her and not poisoning her or anything.
Yeah.
So,
oh no, I fed a dog, except I fed the dog poison. Now she's dead.
So, yeah, the question is, do you think Squirrel's eventually going to kind of warm up to the woman and walk inside? Or
it's
not?
Just, and imagining it in my head just seems so silly. But in the book, it probably does happen because of the dog Squirrel is.
And the signpost was trustworthiness because, we never really told you that, but it is going to be that because Squirrel has to trust her to do this. As we kind of talked about trusting, she really has to trust the woman if she's going to go inside. So,
yeah.
And she has to trust her to not poison the food and actually be able to eat the food because sometimes if a random stranger just fed me, I'd be like, I'm not sure about eating this. So, yeah, she really has to trust. Yeah. So, that was all. Thanks for watching. Bye.